Listen, open your mouth.
Okay. So Darren just received an amethyst, which is 0.67 carat. Congratulations.
Wow.
For real, okay?
Congratulations.
You probably have one more chance. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Getting yourself, man. Hurry.
No, really just ask questions. Ask questions.
You ask question got diamond.
I think Marcus has a question.
Can I invite you to sit closer now? Come, come, so that I can see you. I know you guys. Beautiful couple. And you sure you want to sit so far?
I'll just wait for the president.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, alright. So yes, I like that question, right? Whether you can tell by your eyes, natural and lab grown diamonds. What other questions do you have? So without more questions, of course I will ask again so you can start thinking. All of us, do we know 4 C's already? Do we know 4 C's? You know 4 C's, right? You know 4 C's. Color. Clarity. Thank you. Not the 5 C's.
Credit card.
Right. Yeah. So 4 C's, right? So 4 C's. Let me just give you a 1-sentence summary, just so that you know more than your friends. Okay. What is color? Where's our chart? Color is like water, honey drink, and diluted honey. Simple. So there are people who say, Amanda, can I have a microscope to see the color? Now you can laugh at them. You just use your eye. By comparison, you know one is colorless and one is colored, right? The colorless ones are more desirable. And then the prices just go down all the way. You can see now, all the way. And then when it becomes fancy color, the price goes up. Let me just get this out first, right? For just before we move on to natural and lab grown, because the grading system is the same between natural and lab grown. That's color. For clarity, it's microscopic inclusion. So flawless means you use a microscope, and if you are trained, you see nothing inside. Not trained eye don't count because you will see funny things. They could be your fingerprint, they could be something external. But someone who is trained using a microscope would be able to know that, hey, that diamond has nothing inside. VVS has 1 dot. VS has 2, SI has 3, I has 4 dots. I'm overly simplifying this, but this is how, in a nutshell, that's how we grade that. Now, if you buy a diamond, what kind of color clarity would you choose? Can I invite this gentleman to tell me? Now, you know that color is water, honey drink, and diluted honey. Girls can compare during lunchtime. Okay? Clarity, you need a microscope. Using your eyes, they all look the same. What kind of color and clarity would you pick?
The clear color and like neat clarity.
Right, isn't it? So, okay, can I see what it is first? Let me read it out again. Congratulations. This is a garnet 0.51 carat. So that you know it's real. Alright, congratulations. So yeah, so you will pick something like a DEF color because during lunchtime you can compare with your friends, right? And clarity, whether you wear VVS, VS, and even SI, to be honest, I can't tell even as a gemologist. So it would be rather, sorry, not that much. So it would be rather not efficient, to pick something like KLM. Or if you pick KLM flawless, isn't it quite not very smart combination versus a DEF VS, for example. Now, if to be safe, people choose something like GHIJ VVS, but are you maximizing the look? Maybe not, right? And And if you say I have a lot of money, I'm buying D flawless, good for you lah. D flawless but price also very expensive lah. It looks exactly the same as the D VS2. Okay, insiders information. All right, first tip. Thank you, Noelle. Right now, card grade. What's the one sentence summary for card grade? It's the BMI of the diamond. For example, your BMI is very good, right? That means your height and your weight, right? So diamonds, some of them are very proportionately cut. Some are too deep, some are too shallow. You don't really want a diamond that's too shallow or too deep because the light reflection is affected. So there are names for it like fish eye. Can you imagine a diamond that looks like fish eye? And then the other one is bow tie reflection. So we don't want that. So that is when you want an excellent card grade. Now GIA uses the term excellent. When you shop around, sometimes you hear the word ideal. The salesperson will then tell you ideal is better than excellent. It's okay. They don't know the stuff. It's like I'm from a school, my best grade is A. You're from another school, your best grade is distinction. Does that mean she's better than me? No. So it's just different school, different terms. So IGI uses the term ideal. GIA uses the term excellent. It doesn't mean that ideal is better than excellent. We're just from different schools. It's like NUS and NTU. So same but different. Same but not the same, is it? I don't know how to say it. Right? So yeah, let me go deeper. The biggest lab in the world is GIA, followed by IGI. And then you have your HRD, AGS, EGL, local, that is Nanyang Gemological Lab. Amanda can set up a lab with Noelle and we've got A and N. You trust us? Now you know. Because your friend. No one nodded their head. Okay. So yes, you will not trust us because we are not, we may not have prove ourselves to be consistent. So GIA and IGI, 5 gemologists grade every diamond. So today my mood not very good, at least the other 4 are stable. Right? So 5 gemologists grade any diamond to form some form of stability in their grading system. So how to test them? You send a diamond today, you send the same diamond without the report, 1 year later, you test whether they come back with the same grading. We do funny things like that, you don't have to do that, but we do that all the time. And then they come back with the same grading, so we can trust this guy, right? So GIA is that, okay? Now, in the lab-grown world, IGI, because IGI is number 2, they are always number 2, they say never mind, let me be the first to go in lab-grown, okay? So they say, okay, I start grading lab-grown. GIA say, let's wait and see, because we very atas, we grade only natural. So IGI went in the right time, right volume, right, they become the number 1 in lab-grown. It's okay, you're late. It's okay. Yeah, we all see you, so hello. And your name is?
Cheryl.
Hi Cheryl, loud and clear. Okay, you ask question, you get free gift.
Oh, okay.
So now IGI becomes, somehow in the recent 2 years, IGI has become like the second term for lab grown. So much so that my new staff, they say, Amanda, IGI diamond, they actually refer to lab grown. GIA diamond, they actually refer to natural. So I have to tell them, actually not like that, it's both grade, both. Now GIA in April 2020, they say, okay, I think we start to grade lab grown, but a bit too late. IGI has gone in earlier. Now when they start to grade, they also come up with a lot of wayang. What they said, because it's lab grown, sustainability, they say no actual printed report, only e-report. So when you buy a lab grown that is GIA certified, I have nothing to give you. I say scan here, then you go and check. So that makes people feel very insecure because firstly they were already insecure buying lab grown. Plus you ask me to scan. So GIA has sort of fallen behind in the lab grown space. Alright? Okay. And then so in the market you will hear things like heart and arrow cut lah, hearts on fire lah. All this is just A and N trying to be funny. So we come up with a branded cut and then we find Blackpink and then we do some marketing. So it's marketing effort. If you are smart, just go for the excellent or go for the ideal that is gemologically proven that it sparkles the best. Okay, if I throw in a heart and arrow for you, you say thank you very much, Amanda. But be smart enough to know it's just for fun. Okay. Lastly, carrot. I think everyone can answer. No gift for this, but what is carrot?
Size.
Thank you. So everyone say it's a size. Today I make you sound even smarter. Carrot is actually weight. 1 carrot is equals to 0.2 grams. Right? So if someone is 100 kg, nobody, and versus a 50 kg, the 100 kg will look bigger than the 50 kg. So the 1 carat will look bigger than the 0.5. Now you know 4 C's. Okay, which C is most obvious in this form? Thank you. Right, so the girls have spoken. Carrot is most obvious, followed by? Thank you very much. Because I told you before. Or you know. Okay. And then followed by? And your name please? Zachary. Hi. It's followed by cut and lastly clarity because it's microscopic. So I'm just teaching you how to prioritize. So I'm not asking you to walk out with a 10 carat and then like a Z color eye grade, right? But that's at least you know how to prioritize. Okay. Now second, can you prepare a natural, a lab grown, and a fake diamond? Okay. Now to your very important question, can you tell with your eye? Maybe we can go to the screen where we show the natural and lab grown. So you see, diamonds are grown 90 to 120 kilometers below the earth. Okay? High pressure, high temperature with the presence of carbon, diamonds are formed. Lab grown diamond is mimicking that environment in a lab. The actual lab grown diamond. So I'm not talking about some funny shop, they just use the word lab grown diamond but they don't mean it. They actually sell you some glass and crystals and all that. It happens even in Singapore. It's so funny. So they say lab grown stone and the collection name is called diamond. Then you think it's diamond, but it's actually your cubic zirconia. It's your GGG. So I'm not talking about the kind, I'm talking about the one that really creates in the lab. You diamond tested it positive and it comes with an IGI or GIA report. Okay, talking about those, later, don't test them first. Okay, and now this is the diamond test for color and clarity. So this one, very hard to see. Okay, now this one. So now I give you a 1-sentence summary again, then you know whether you can tell the difference, okay? As a doctor, any doctor here? Can you tell the difference between natural baby and IVF baby? Can? Cannot, right? One is made in a lab, one is made somewhere else, wherever you like, right? So now you can't. How do you then tell? How do you tell? Thank you. You check the medical report of the mom's pregnancy process, correct? So same thing. So they always ask Amanda, as a gemologist, can you tell the difference? I say as a doctor, can you tell the difference? The actual natural and lab grown diamond is the baby and IVF baby. That is the difference. Can tell? Cannot tell. But somehow people always try natural first, right? Somehow we will think whether we can get natural first. And then, okay, but time has changed. Now the youngsters are coming and saying sustainability, transparent supply chain, saving the world. Right? The people of my age, wow, cheaper. Let's go lab grown. Right? Different age group like it for different reasons. Lab grown diamonds have become extremely popular. Can you tell a difference to your question? You can't. Okay? But if it's the rest, so I call it baby, IVF baby, robot. Diamond simulant is a robot, right? So the robot can cry, can sweep the floor, but you can tell the difference, right? I mean, we're not at the stage where a robot cannot tell lah, huh? Then lastly, colorless gemstones. There are some gemstones that are colorless, and that one I call it puppy. A life of its own, but it's different species. Correct? So those are the four. Okay? So now Neo will just walk around. Neo, which is which? I also don't know. Huh? Which is which? Oh, okay. So a natural. Which one is natural and light blue? Okay, try to find same lah. Okay, never mind. So over here, there's a natural, there's a lab grown, but somehow the natural is extremely big. Don't grade it by that, okay? And then and there's a fake stone. Okay, so here you just walk around, or if you want to pass around, that's fine too. Okay? Alright, so don't like that, don't like that. And very interesting is, okay, later I want to give you this thing to pass around, which is very interesting, the price range of natural and lab grown. Can I just shout out a few numbers, okay? You try to remember. Natural diamond 1 carat, we talk about F color VS2. Now you know what I'm talking about. F color VS2. All of you are like very diamond savvy now. It say 10,000. Easy remember lah, 10,000. Now how much is a 1 carat lab grown that is D color VVS? D color VVS, you know what I'm talking about now. Why? Because it's affordable, so I don't compare F and F lah. It's 2,002. Okay.
The only idea was that cheap as well, right?
Yeah. Can tell the fake one, right? Can tell the fake one. Yeah. So yeah. So now you can tell. So the fake one is like a robot lah, right? You see closer, you can tell. Okay. Now, okay, before I move on, I also want to introduce this trade. Shiqi, you're very busy, is it? No need too many booklet lah. Just Shiqi was trying to create more of these for you. Shiqi, how many book do you have?
Yeah, right.
3 go lah, go. So you give me the color. This one, correct, thank you. Okay, before I move on to gold, and gold will be the last topic, and then we can then go for our dinner. We actually prepare small little like dinner.
The left one is the big one.
Let me go into colored diamonds. Interesting? Interesting? Colored diamonds. Now, because of the affordability, people now don't buy just one diamond, no? They say, can afford what? 10K versus 2K, I can buy 5. Sorry lah, husband. It doesn't mean you save 8K, you know. Yeah, you just buy 5, you know. Yeah. So now that you can buy 5,
We just found out that lab grown diamonds are 5 times cheaper than normal natural diamonds.
and then
You come at a good time. That's the better.
I like how fast learners you guys are. So now you can buy 5. Do you buy 5 1 carat? The same one? No, you buy different things now. So now the girls are very smart. I want an oval, I want a pear, I want a pink diamond, I want a yellow diamond. Can you see my earrings? Can you see that this is, what shape is this? The bottom one. Can you see? Oval. Thank you. Oval, right? Can you see that it's colored? It's what color? Yellow. And then this side? Pink. So now I am a walking Christmas tree. Yeah. So right now we can have fun. Right. So now people are not buying colorless anymore. They are buying because they can buy 5, right? So like me, I'm buying 2 different ones. One is a yellow oval and the other one is a pink pear. And they are 2 carats, right? And how much is 2 carats? Let me just tell you. Okay, let me just touch on colored diamonds. Now during the natural time, you know how much is colored diamonds? 1 carat is 250,000. Wow. Because of the rarity. And how much is the lab grown 1 carat? It's still between 2 to 3K, you know. So then it becomes more fun to buy colored diamonds. idea. Okay, so just move on to that. So demonstration is here, and I just want to Shiqi to walk around. Now, let me just introduce to you a little bit, okay? Colored diamond, there is different grading, starting from fancy light, fancy intense, fancy vivid. Okay, my personal suggestion to you, don't buy the fancy vivid or fancy intense, which is like this kind. Why? Too fake already. Remember the 1 carat that I say that's 250,000, if it's really that vivid, it's like 2.5 million. Right? So don't buy the fancy light. So for example, the pink that I'm wearing, this is nice. It's there and not there. This is like fancy color. But fancy intense is like that. That's too much. Right? Now the blue as well, this is nice. Like light blue. Correct? You don't want the overly blue ones. Correct? So go for the fancy light or fancy. Just something lighter. 1 carat is 3,000. Right? So it's very interesting to try. And you can choose any shape. Over, pair, or be like me lah, just one side, one, you know. And I noticed that people only see one side, you know. So I will sometimes wear this, they always see the right side only, I don't know why. For my hairstyle maybe. So you can pick up your you cannot. Never mind, even better. Both are expensive. Okay, so you just walk around. And now at this point, it's also interesting to know what is gemstone. So is colored diamond gemstone? No, it's not. So those are your puppies, right? So so like for example, the green one is called emerald. Remember these 3 names, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Red is called ruby, blue is
Sapphire.
thank you, and green is thank you. That's all.
Why do I know this?
Huh? What? Why what?
Why do I know
You
these
already won one.
Because of your mom.
Okay, so there is an emerald there. Can y'all tell? There's an emerald, yeah? Okay, interestingly, gemstone also have lab grown. Okay, so later, I think this is really interesting. You can really study it, you know. You have 3 booklets. And I will pass this around. You know why? We just prepare it like at 5:30. Just now when you walk in, I was busy preparing this. Because it has colorless diamond prices, colored diamond, gemstone, natural lab grown. Very easy comparison. I throw figures out, right? Just now you remember, colorless diamond 1 carat is 10K, lab grown 2K, correct? Colored diamond is 250,000, correct? Now gemstone 1 carat is, if it's lab grown, is 1K. So if you choose a ruby, a sapphire, emerald, lab grown is 1K. Yeah, interesting, huh? We have 3 booklet I heard. You pass around. So I just pass around for you to take a look. Okay. So now these prices are all private price. When we sell outside, we don't sell this price. So we started as a wholesaler. So these are what we are selling to our wholesaling customers and Noelle's friends. Right? So you can, yeah. Yes.
About the carrot, one out of the 4 seeds, right? What are the others that affects the price?
All 4 C's affect.
But then, which one is like which order?
very hard because they are not
so
like
many
5 grade, 5 grade,
variations.
5 grade, right?
Yeah.
Because there are 5 and then you have, like D to Z. So it's very hard to compare. Yeah. But my suggestion to you when you are buying lab grown, just go for VPS. Affordable. Very affordable. Right? If you are going for natural, go for VS. My personal friendly recommendation. If you say Amanda, I have a lot of money, then just go flawless. I always have stock. Now for SI, let me share. They probably look about the same, but sometimes the girls imagine things. When you buy an SI for your girlfriend or your wife, you try, they will imagine things. They will like, I think I see the dot. Then charm down, have to buy another one. Correct. So be very careful. Yeah. I always like to ask latecomers names. So
Oh, hi.
hi. Soon take. Right. Traffic jam, right?
Work.
Oh. Okay. Rain. Yeah. So that is that. Very good question. So in a nutshell, that's what it's doing. Correct. Okay. Can so far so good? So far so good? Okay. So now we covered 4 C's, right? You have missed out 4 C's, you can ask them. 4 C's. We covered the difference between natural and lab grown, right? We covered colored diamonds and gemstones. Last but not least, gold prices.
Sorry, yes. So I've seen people saying that they actually take like hair, for example, like their pet's hair, and throw it into a lab grown. Is that real?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. I don't know which company is real, which company is not real, but we have people who come in with the stones and we diamond test it, it's positive. But whether it really come from the hair or not, we don't know, right? Because they are charging 1 carat like 10,000 or so, Yeah, so now remember I told you how much is 1 carat? 2K. They sell how much? 10K. So if you get any lab grown diamond and say this is from your pet's hair, can you check? I cannot check. So I'm not saying it's fake, but I don't know how they do it. Okay? But it's a good margin. 8,000. Very good. Right? Yeah. If you have
Just say that it is.
Just say that it's
Yeah, the hair.
Yeah, so I don't know. Right, but that is a very good business idea. Right? Because I'm selling 2K here now. He's selling 10K. Okay, alright, but that's a very good question. Okay, last but not least, gold prices. Okay, now gold prices will increasing and increasing so much, the price, right? How much is 1 gram now? 1 kilogram? What? Okay, let's go gram. Let's go gram. Because we buy gold bar now. Yeah, okay, this is a chart. This is increasing crazily. So people start to ask us, can I buy gold because then I can keep, right? Then I don't want to turn into a heng heng po heng, right? So what we did was this. We came up with this, actually partially inspired by Noelle. Do you know that?
Wow.
Yeah. So we came up with this bangle. Every bangle is 20 gram, close to 20 gram. And it's very similar to many of the branded store, which is selling their bangle at 39,000, 65,000. The actual cost is about 5.5, 7,005, depending on whether you want diamond or not. So range from 5.5K, 7.5K to about 10K, depending on the diamond. And you actually get 20 gram of gold. You wear it, amortize it. When the price continue to go up, you can sell it. And this one is sellable, right? Because it's real gold. Yeah. So that's what we come up with. They say love bangle, we call it love me bangle. Is to encourage you to buy for people you love, to remind them to love themselves. So, you know what was most popular? I actually see a lot of older couples, they buy for their wife, they buy for their moms, they buy for their kids. Like, adolescents, like, yeah, be reminded to love yourself too. So that is our little initiative for people who want to buy for investment, rather than you buy a gold bar lah, keep at home, right? So you buy something that you can wear. right? So the options are rose gold, yellow gold, champagne gold, and all. Yeah. What's champagne gold? Yeah. Okay, good question. Rose gold, champagne gold. Let me just share with you. Whenever you hear the word 18K, okay, full gold is 24K. 18 divided by 24 times 100 is 75. Well done. So, your husband? So there's 75% of gold. Okay, now what is that 25%? Creates the color for you. So if you want rose gold, I put bronze in there, copper in there. Then you get a bit of rose color. If you want champagne, I put palladium in there. So it becomes a lighter yellow. Yeah. So this is the right way to create alloy. The wrong way is you plate it. That means I make anything. You want purple, I plate purple. You want brown, I plate brown. But after wearing for 1 year, it goes back to your intense yellow. Not very nice, right? So that's the problem with plating. Now I also see a very good question talking about plating. We actually found that there are many people who sell silver and say gold plated. Please, plating is only $50. It means it's silver, so then I just plate it. So don't buy like hundreds of dollars for something that's plated. Okay, so there you are.
How come white gold is not more expensive?
It's not true. It's just marketing. Yeah. The actual cost is 75% of gold. Okay. Sometimes because you see, how do I make white gold? Is there an alloy that's white? You cannot. Because 75% yellow, how do you create white? So after that, I still need to plate another layer. So it's actually champagne gold with a plating of white gold. So then if I charge you for that plating, you pay higher. Or I foresee that you will come back and complain, and I have to give you free plating one time. I charge it in now. Rose gold don't need plating. The actual alloy does not need plating because it has the copper in there. But who is very good in science? Now copper, science student, teacher. Where is the teacher? Teacher, not science. Okay. Now when copper is oxidized, it becomes. No, you look like your science is very good. Thank you. It becomes copper oxide. It becomes copper oxide. So what do you need to do? You need to put into reducing agent. Sec 3 science, my time. Right? Yeah. Then, sorry, you remember that? No? Okay. Alright. Oh, like different syllabus. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay. So now you know almost everything that you need to know about jewelry now. Okay? So any last questions before we have fun? We will have photo shoot, we will have food, and we will have discount. So today we are actually where are the price menu? Okay, maybe I hold one because I also don't know how much to charge you. The new ones, right? The ones that we create for them. Yeah. Sorry, question is?
Oh, sorry. What's the difference between platinum and gold?
Such a good question. Different metal.
Yeah.
They're totally different. So, okay, hardness, toughness, elasticity. Am I losing you? No? Okay, what's hardness and toughness? What's the difference?
Hardness is probably how just like how hard you can take a hit. But then
One is how hard, one is how tough, right?
malleable,
Okay.
how malleable.
Thank you. So white gold and platinum, if you scratch them, white gold get a bit more scratches, platinum get lesser scratches. But toughness, white gold is better. Okay, malleability, white gold is better. So, insiders. Now, salesperson like to promote platinum because it is very hard to resize. So let's say your girlfriend now is very thin, very skinny, right? 2 years later, put on weight, you come back. The resizing is very expensive. Then you will be tempted to buy a new ring. Correct? No, but if you buy white gold, to be honest, you put on 5 sizes, I can still resize for you. So I cannot sell you new rings, right? So malleability, white gold is better. Secondly, to be fair, let me tell you the other side of the story. Platinum is naturally white. White gold, just now what did I tell you? It's plated white. Okay? But I personally value the malleability a bit more. Because why? My diamond holding is stronger. Yeah. Your platinum, yes, harder to get scratches, but does that mean you can wear it forever? No, you still need to come back and polish it. The polishing is expensive because of the lack in malleability. Craftsmen will say platinum 好貴㗎，掂唔掂啊? You know, why? Because the craftsmen are all honky, right? So I suddenly honky sunset. Yeah. So they will charge higher. Whereas gold, the market rate in terms of craftsmanship, no matter how precise, is actually lower. Insiders information. Okay. So Asian we like 18K lah. Right. And then the Angmo always like that. Don't know why. Angmo come in always better. Yeah. Good question. Any more? Do I have a 20 carat pen? Can I give you? Cannot give too many gemstones. I keep suddenly. Any questions?
I have a history question.
Okay. 20 carat pen for you. Okay. What do you think? Now you know what? Look at it. Look at the sparkle. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Question.
Amongst all the popular authors,
Yeah.
which one would you say actually is known in the industry for having the best diamonds?
Can you answer for me? To be honest, right? To be honest, I really don't know how to answer the question because it's truly e-clarity. Why I say that? It's because e-clarity has a live diamond database online. You actually can choose anything from the lowest to the highest range. If you want a D flawless triple excellent and you want it at a wholesale price, it is us, you know. Yeah. Okay. But if you walk into Tiffany, okay, very simple, 0.9 carat because it just happened last week. 0.9 carat we are selling like a good color clarity. That diamond that was in comparison was 9K here. It was 38,000 at Tiffany. They don't even give you GIA report. They say ours is Tiffany's report. Charm, no? Right or not? No GIA report lah, correct?
As in, they have it, but they don't give her. They give a different.
Thank you. Thank you.
But we have inside
But we have a
information.
cherry.
Yes, I know that. You think I don't know? Yeah. So, yeah. So then what? So I always say, you buy the 0.9 here, you can buy a silver from them, get the box out put inside lor. Too bad. I don't know, like for when
You got my ring. I saw you. I have a few at home.
Confirm he didn't get my ring from.
Official store.
Official store.
Yeah, it is that, right? So and then from what I understand, they actually like to go around 3H color, 3DS clarity for Tiffany. Now that you know, is it the best choice? It's actually not. Yeah. So you and to also just go a bit deeper. Now, not that I'm trying, but really because I'm in this for 20 years, if you buy a Tiffany, you go back to your office, you'll find another 9 people wearing the same design. Right? But if you really do you want to sit here? It's okay, don't be shy, come. I mean, we're finishing already. Yeah. And but if you get here, you know what you could do? You could customize. So you go back to office, you will not find another ring that's the same because you customize it. It's your expression of love. It's your love story. I've done what this guy said. I know my girlfriend from a guitar class. Can you put guitar strings on my ring? How unique is that? Right? And then can we show the mat ring? And then there was this guy who said that I promised to bring her to the world. Can I carve the mat on the ring? Can we show the mat ring? Not picture lah, the actual one.
Camera sitting here is dangerous.
So you can always tell your love stories. Right. Any other questions? I love those questions.
So one last question.
Yes.
Where's the largest supplier of natural diamonds in
In
the world?
Singapore?
No.
The world. Okay.
Singapore and mine.
So on textbooks, the 4 major cutting center is Israel, Belgium, South Africa, and India. So it doesn't really matter where you take the diamond from because it needs to be cut. So the 4 major cutting centers are those 4. And then after that, they are all sent to GIA for grading. So it doesn't matter whether you...
Where's GIA?
GIA in the States is Geological Institute of America, but there is there are branches like Hong Kong has one. Yeah. Hong Kong is actually a very very vibrant diamond city. Yeah. I know they don't show me, they show them. So this is the one that the guy said carve the map on the rings. I make another one that is of a different design. So inspired by them, but not the same. Theirs actually was very special. They wanted us to make like the countries that they have visited before to dot different colors.
Many will engrave the ring on one side. That's all. They only do the date or the initials or the name.
Do you know that we have handwriting engraving? So if you
With my handwriting, you will not be able to understand
always
anything.
like doctor, you are so nice.
Hey, very nice.
And your handwriting. Okay, alright. So now, where is my Mio and Lucas? Okay. Now, if you are looking for diamonds, you can look for Mio. So the price is here. Whether you want a 1 carat, whatever color and shape, just let him know. Today is 2,000 for 1 carat, right? And if you are interested to know more about Love Me Mango, look for Lucas. Yeah, Lucas. Okay. Alright, and if you're hungry, food is outside. Where's Chen Long? Where's Sissy? Sissy, maybe can open up the food. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's take a photo.
Sorry, I just have this obsession with that.
I don't
I just need to get it out. Get it out my system and do it. Lol. You have to pay to find cologne. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hey.
Josephine.